G'day YouTubers. Well, you requested this, so it's not my fault. It went a lot better in rehearsal. Ah, look, you know, it's only banjo playing. No one knows what it's really supposed to sound like. Anyhow, enough of that tomfoolery. I'm back. Now, I'd like to take you on a very strange and exciting journey. Now, recently I've been building some strange stuff. Now, this doesn't appeal to people that like Caesar salad, live in Texas and critique a lot of things, and Jimbo, let's not worry about dickheads like that. No, there's a group of models out there you can buy, or a series or a theme or I don't know, stuff, and they're called eggs. Now, not all of them around, they're just a distorted scale, right? And a lot of people laugh and scoff at this stuff. But I tell you what, one, they're a barrel of fun to build, and two, they're a great tool for you to practice some of your modelling techniques with no stress at little cost, and it's amazing what you'll learn. Now, here's a case in point. Here's a little Heinkel. Okay? Now, I really had a lot of fun building this. This is Meng HE177, okay? And it only cost me like a couple of shekels, and it wasn't my first egg build, but I used it to try out things that I wouldn't do to an expensive model that I was frightened of wrecking. So I did that whole camo scheme by hand on it. And it did take 2 or 3 goes until I got it right and I had to wipe it off. But I wasn't too worried because I wasn't going to ever enter this in a competition, although I did later on. And I also, I used masks for the first time, right? And I put that funny little 4-legged cross, which so many people get so upset about. It's just a symbol. And I did that with a mask. It was the first time I'd ever really used one of those little latex type stick-on masks, right? So I tried that out. Now, if it'd been an automatic cock-up, no problem. I would have just peeled it off, repainted it, sanded, whatever. Who cares when you've only paid a few shekels for it? It's a joke and it's fun, all right? And similarly, along the same vein, is this Yamato, right? Now, I tried a technique that I want to explore, that I don't know if anyone else has done, but anyhow, I painted that entirely in Steinerese. It's only primed, and then it was washed with oils, enamels, right? Aha! So I discovered, as I thought it was possible after certain things that happened in other models that I'd made where the Steinerese bits seemed to actually take a wash. No gloss coat, nothing. Steinerese grey, straight out of the bloody bottle. Steinerese red, straight out of the bottle, right? And the deck was the Steinerese tan. And then all I did was weather and wash it with oils. So, why would I do this? It's because, one, it's fun. It's two, it's like having a paint mule, right? You have a paint mule and you keep using it. Well, in this case, I've had a paint mule, but I ended up with a kit. Now, that Yamato won 3rd prize at my club. And no, there weren't only 3 entries. There was quite a few. There's 20 odd people in the club and there was at least half a dozen or more entries. So it actually gained me points. All right, now I have since, and that's the Heinkel, right, that I did the thing. Now, with the Heinkel, 2 things happened from that. I had learnt that technique of painting that sort of funny little camo pattern, right? And I did this. spaghetti plane, right? I built that on straight after I had done the experiment on the Heinkel. And I was so confident then because I learnt I could spray with Stynorez, needed no other coats, hand brush on live colour and do my camo pattern and it would all settle down. And then I just put my gloss coat over that and do my wash. Perfect. Worked perfectly. So I use these egg things as mules. So I bought a few more since then. Well, there's the Yamato, right? And that only cost me a shekel. I got that at a big model sale for a shekel. It was the first one that I got just to see if I'd like it. And I had so much fun with that, okay? A shekel is approximately, as per conversion table, about $7.50 US and 1.5 pounds these days. I don't think it's much. No, hang on. Less than that. Half of that. That's 1.5 pounds. I don't know. Have a look at this graph table and you might find your currency there. And yes, we have included rupees and rubles and everything for those smart asses that keep asking me. Right, I enjoyed that egg boat so much. I bought a fleet of the Fockers and I'm going to have fun with them. But then I also picked up on sale in a dusty corner, because we don't see these a lot down here in Oz. For some reason they're not that readily available. Now, I picked up a Fokker Wolf Hasegawa. Now that is a beautiful kit. It's less of a toy than the Meng ones. The Meng one, and this was Fujimi actually. This is Fujimi. Less of a toy than those because it really has proper decals and it's all in one colour plastic and it's quite a comprehensive instruction guide and build list. I've seen people do some amazing things with this. There was one guy won a competition where he put a PE or resin bloody cockpit in the thing. And he actually won, beating everyone else, much to the chagrin and disdain of the Caesar salad eaters. Yes, critique that, you rivet counting bastards. Right, and latest is this, right? It's a bloody space shuttle. And how much fun am I going to have with that? I'm going to do something really weird and wacky. It's even got a little wire up to an astronaut, so you can make him, and I'm going to pose the I'm going to pose the entire thing in a sphere and make it into a starscape. So if your mojo's down, or if you're worried about doing a technique, so you've put off working on your model thinking, oh God, I don't want to bugger it, go and get yourself an egg plane, boat, train, spaceship, whatever. There's even freaking egg tanks now. Go and get one of these egg things. They don't cost much, and you can even pick them up second hand, because some people have bought them and gone, oh, I don't really like it, it's not serious, everyone at the club's laughing at me. Well, bugger them. Pick it up like I did. 1 shekel. 1 shekel for a battleship. It was brilliant. And interestingly, they seem to be makers, the manufacturers, seem to be using these as a bit of a springboard into you getting into their product, because I must say the Fujimi one, amazing detail. It was really lovely. So it was worthy of weathering and doing all the special effects. And the same with my Heinkel. It was lovely. It was, it was typical Meng. It was really a good build. I'm yet to build the Hasegawa, but I don't have any reservations there. That looks terrific. And it looks like a real build, albeit distorted. And then, well, this is the other Hasegawa, the space shuttle. I'm building that now, just having a hoot. It's just a laugh. And I won't even have to paint most of it. It's basically in the colours I need. I'm then going to just put a flat coat on it and do some sort of space weathering. I don't know, do you get weather in space? Who knows? Anyhow, I thought I'd just share with you my odyssey into the egg, because if you ignore this or you think it's just something stupid, no, it's not. It's modelling. You're cutting it, you're gluing it, you're painting it, you're weathering it, you can do everything. And you can actually win at shows with it. So, if your mojo's down, build an eggy thing, right? Want to try a technique? Build an eggy thing. If you just want to build for fun, build an eggy thing. There's nothing wrong with them, they're brilliant, all right? So there you go, that's it. Lecture over. Now I expect you all to be building eggs by the end of the week. All right, well look, I'm going to get back to my spaceship. And next time I'll see you, I am working on that Junkers. Yes, that's coming along. And I've got to do an update on the, oh, what else we got? Well, we've got the FT-17. That's nearly finished. Yeah, that's coming along really well. And there's the little kitten crap. Yes, that's coming on. They're all coming on. And I haven't forgotten about the Panther. That has been on the back bench, but that will come back and we're going to do a whole update on that. So there's lots more. Hopefully I'll get that all in before the end of the year. Whew, as long as I don't sleep. All right, it was goodbye from Australia, and it's hooroo from Harry Houdini.